Storm Team Weather. Here's Chief Meteorologist Josh Johns.
Welcome back, everyone. Pretty cold right now, Josh, right?
Yeah, just a little cool out there. It's in the 40s already, and we're expecting another cold night. But, man, even when it's cold, we can have such pretty sunsets.
I know, that is true.
Take a look at this shot. This is from Harold Ream here in San Angelo, and I'm always a sucker for sunsets with windmills in them. That's a great shot right there from Harold. And it also looked really nice on our tower cam. As you take a look off to the west from downtown San Angelo, watch as we went through the day and went towards sunset. A really clear day, at least until later on in the day. That's when these high clouds started to come on in. It's what we dealt, and it actually just skipped right over the point that I told it to pause. Sometimes this system acts up. Anyway, you saw the nice sunset in there briefly, and now sitting at 42 degrees currently. And over the last 24 hours, we had those temperatures that started off in the low 30s this morning, got up into the mid 50s this afternoon. We're going to be a little bit warmer tomorrow, but we're still going to start off cold. A strong cold front's coming in, and with heavy rain possible, maybe some winter stuff north of San Angelo. I'm not expecting it here locally, but if you're watching in Sterling, Coke, Runnels County, we may be talking about some wintry stuff by the time we get into Friday. We'll talk about that in a bit. And then staying cool into the new week behind that system coming in, bringing our strong cold front. And it's already cold up to the Panhandle. 24 degrees right now in Amarillo. It's 29 in Wichita Falls, 32 in Tulsa, 42 in Waco, 50 in Houston, sitting at 45 in Midland. And here in San Angelo, sitting at 42 degrees. Across the Concho Valley, mainly dealing with those low 40s, although you've dropped to 37 already in Ballinger. It's 41 right now in Wall. London, you're checking in at 42, 43 in Ozona, 40 in St. Lawrence, and 41 in Sterling City. But those dew points, they're in the low 30s again. Very near freezing, and that's pretty much where our temperatures will be going by the time we get into the morning. And you can thank these light winds out there for that. That allows us any heat we got in the day to just escape up into the atmosphere. It's what we call radiational cooling, and it's the reason you're going to wake up with those temperatures in the lower 30s once again. Just a few high clouds working overhead. That's pretty much all that's been across the state, too. Just a few of these clouds here. Nothing really substantial, no showers or anything. All of those are sitting off to the west over towards California. We're behind the cold front, so we've had this high pressure sitting over us. That's going to pull away over the next few days. It's going to allow this big spinning low pressure system off the coast of California to come in as we head into the weekend. Watch how it plays out here. By Thursday, that front's working through late Thursday night. Behind it, that low sitting off to the west, sending a bunch of moisture our way from the Pacific. That's going to override this cold front, and we're going to see widespread rain on Friday, potentially heavy at times, especially in the evening. Then as that low moves over and we get on the backside of it, by the time we get into Saturday, that's when we may have to watch for some wintry precip north of the Concho Valley, mainly towards I-20, especially up towards Lubbock and Amarillo, but it's going to be a close call, so we'll be watching it very closely. Behind that, though, winds staying out of the north, keeping us cool as we head into Sunday and even into the new week. So here are the rain chances right now. We've got a 20% chance on Thursday. I'm cranking it up to an 80% chance on Friday. It's likely that all of you see rain by the time we get into Friday, but in West Texas, we kind of go easy on it, and so we're going with an 80% chance right now. Just know most of you are getting wet on Friday. 30% chance on Saturday and drying out as we head towards Sunday and Monday, and we could pick up a pretty substantial amount of rain. Talking about 1.5, maybe 2 inches across most of the Concho Valley. Some areas make it pick up 3 to 4 inches in the southeastern portions, and then as you head off to the east towards College Station and Austin, they may be talking about rain totals approaching 8 inches at times. Going to be pretty wet there as you go towards the east. Just not here. I don't think we're going to have a flooding issue, but we'll be watching it closely as well. Tonight, temperatures falling down near freezing. Got a low of 33 on the board here for San Angelo, 33 in Robert Lee as well. Winds are going to stay on the calm side. And then for your Wednesday, we're going to climb up into the upper 50s. Talking about a high near 57 here in San Angelo. A lot of you with the number 55 there on the board. Winds are going to be out of the southeast at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then take a look at your extended forecast, because we're talking about the temperatures getting up to the 60s by Thursday in some spots. Friday, we start out in the mid-40s. We drop through the day, and there are some models that are going even colder right now. It may be in the 30s all day on Friday. We're watching it very closely because that number is going to be very pivotal with all the moisture out there. Right now, I've got a low of 35 Saturday. North of San Angelo, that's where you may drop below freezing, and that's why we're watching it very closely. And then temperatures going back into the 50s with some hard freezes Sunday and Monday morning. So cold air coming back in. It's winter. Right. Got to watch it very closely because anytime you bring moisture and cold air, it can cause some issues. Right now, I'm not too concerned, but we'll keep you all updated.
All right. Thanks, Josh. Coming up, a dry dog food recall after potentially toxic levels of vitamin D.